Hey air signs, welcome on in. I am Faith, of course. This is going to be your reading for the month of July. I just put up the water sign for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So if you have those placements, I would say specifically your moon, because tarot is one of those things where it picks up on what is going on more so in the present. Of course, it does bring up things in the future if you're good enough to pick up things in the future. But I would definitely suggest listening to your moon energy, at least the first go around. And then if you're not getting anything, then circle back and listen to your sun sign. That is just my suggestion. Of course, you can do what you want to do because, like I always say, you grow and you pay your own bills. So what does it matter? But anyway, so we are going to take a look for you for the month of July. I was intending to put these out much sooner, but as I said in the water sign video, I have been sick since almost the last week of June. So I'm just now feeling better. And it was a tough one, but my child is texting me. Anyway, so let's take a look. All right, so this is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of course. Let's just see. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, July 2024. If some of you happen to have your birthday during this month, happy birthday or happy belated birthday. But here's sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, July 2024. All right, let's see. Oh, got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not talking to you. I feel there's a blocking game going on between you and someone else. We do have the 7th house here. So this may not even really be like someone that you would consider you're close to. This may be a potential business partner. This could be maybe if you're like an influencer, this may be a particular company that you want to work for. It seems that something went awry and we have this blocking situation going on. Of course, it doesn't have to be an actual block like you put them on a block list. It could be a blocking in terms of that energy you're putting out is saying, don't bother me, don't contact me. And then it switches. And then now they're like, don't bother me, don't contact me. So to me, this screams we are unable to get on the same page. In my opinion, just from what I'm seeing here with the 7 of Wands, I don't feel that the two of you guys particularly like each other, because you both want the other person to do what you want them to do, and it's just not happening the way that you intended for it to go. Even if it's for a company, you could be communicating with someone in that particular company that may not really be wanting to deal with you, but everybody else may not have a problem with you. So it is weird. It seems retaliatory, but some of you, that may be what is going on. You may be dealing with a situation where you are being retaliated against, either by a company, by a person in the company, like I said, some of you, it could be family, could be friends. Okay, but that 7 energy is very spiritual in nature. It's lessons. It gives me very like mentor type of vibe as well. So this would be somebody or this could be a company that you really wanted to work with. This could be somebody that you really, really looked up to, but you guys just cannot get on the same page. It gives very, I want you to kiss my ass. No, I want you to kiss my ass because you need to. No. You have to kiss our ass because we have, it just keeps going back and forth to no result. So with the 7 of Wands coming in reverse, I don't necessarily feel that this situation is going to be resolved. This may be one of those things where it's best at this point to just let it go completely. Now, that could definitely be something that, of course, you don't want to do, but this retaliation factor cannot be going on any longer. It seems like it's been going on for a while. Some of you, maybe since the beginning of this month or even May, we've been having this back and forth type of energy going on here. Okay, we have strong Leo placements, and that's where I was kind of getting that energy of a company, because Leo is royalty, is kings, is gold. So, it's like kind of like Fortune 500. Maybe Leo or the sun is tied to the corporate world, if you kind of think about it. But, you know, I could be wrong. I know Saturn is business, but I have theories. But anyway, we have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, that's so funny. I was just talking about that retaliation when it comes to maybe business or some sort of partnership, or you're trying to do business with somebody or in some sort of way. We have the Two of Pentacles coming in reverse. I'm hearing a nursery rhyme. Specifically, the row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Where I feel that nursery rhyme isn't necessarily really a nursery rhyme. I feel like it may be tied to some sort of period in time, like a dark period in history. I feel like I need to look this up. I wonder if I can open a page and see if it'll still let me. Hold on, let me go back and see. Yeah, okay. I'm still talking. Okay. It has to be, I mean, it just, I don't know why I think that. No. Ugh. Somebody, I know one of you guys will probably do the research for it, but it just feels like there's some sort of a hidden meaning behind this whole row, row, row your boat. It doesn't necessarily feel that it relates to what they said it is about, but we'll have to discover that at a later time because we don't have time right now. But anyway, so with the Two of Pentacles also coming in reverse, especially with this court jester being on this card, I'm getting this element where someone is not taking you serious about something. Someone is taking you, you know, for a joke. Again, it could be this person where you guys have this back and forth tit for tat retaliation thing going on. They don't necessarily take you serious, especially if you have threatened something, okay, or you threaten them with something, or you've said something has been said, and it is along the line of some sort of a threat. A threat has been made. On whose side, it just depends on the situation. All right, now with this Two of Pentacles coming in reverse, there's this element of money falling out of the pocket. All right, so maybe legally, some of you, the money is falling out of your pocket because you may be trying to go the legal route when it pertains to this whole scenario that you have going on with someone who is being a way towards you that is clearly in retaliation. Okay, maybe even defamation. Some of you guys may be trying to go the legal route because someone is trying to defame you, or you may be the person on the receiving end of this defamation from what I'm gathering. This Two of Pentacles in reverse kind of does give me that very as above, so below. So, I mean, could be very, you're getting what you put out. It doesn't have to be like, you know, if you got something negative, it doesn't mean that you gave something negative. Some it may, okay? But some of you guys, it may just be one of those things where the retaliation is coming from the fact of you are maybe setting a harsher boundary, or you are saying that, or you're speaking up for yourself and saying, no, I can't allow you to do this anymore. And then boom, here comes the retaliation. From who, some of you, even if you're younger, the retaliation could be coming from your parents and they're kind of just like cutting you off. That's the retaliation, because again, you're not doing what they expect you to do. You're not doing it exactly the way that they intended for it to go. So with them, it's like, okay, I'm about to retaliate against you, and I'm only doing that to make you bend to my will. Hopefully not, but again, people are people, okay? Let's go for the next card. Yeah, we have the Empress in reverse. Okay, so this could just be in terms of globally speaking. There may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming up that's really, really, really going to be going hard for parental rights, really, really going to be going hard for when it pertains to like miscarriages or something, that when it pertains to babies or prenatal care or something like that, which will be good, okay? But they're definitely going to get slandered. Or, you know, it could go a different way, where they're coming out with this stuff and they're trying to be an activist, but their past completely goes against what they are fighting for. And then, well, yeah, I can't help you with that. Okay. But anyway, back to you guys. So with the Empress coming in reverse, you may not be feeling super attractive these days. Okay. Or this could be tied to some sort of offer that's being made. It's not very attractive. The money is not the best. You wish it was better. Some of you, You may be pregnant right now, and you are really maybe wanting to knock your head against the wall because you may be feeling like, how did I let this happen? I had stuff to do. Okay. Some of you are dealing with someone who could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is trapping you with babies. You didn't see it before, but I feel like now you see it. You see it now. But then again, it takes two to tango. Depending on the situation, of course. But it takes two to tango. Okay? Some of you, maybe it could be you've been trying to get pregnant for Lord knows how long, and then you just gave up, and now you've moved on to something else, maybe trying to go in a different direction when it pertains to your career, and then boom, pregnancy, and you are just floored because it is why now. I was trying for years, and now all of a sudden, whenever I'm done and I'm moving on, now guess what you do? You give me a baby. Anyway, we have the High Priestess. Some of you also, you may be trying to do that, what's it called, bartering, or do that like exchange type of energy when it pertains to, okay, if you give me this, I give you that. And maybe you've been able to do this with this person in the past, but now they don't want to take that exchange as payment anymore. Some of you may be having some issues when it comes to paying for something in particular. And maybe you're running out of ideas, or, the agreement that you guys maybe had prior to this in terms of you could pay it off this way. Now they're kind of reneging on that and saying, you know what, never mind. I don't accept. We have the World in reverse. Some of you are about to drop out of school. You're just having a hard time focusing. Some of you, I would hate to put this out there, but some of you may have suffered through some sort of a loss. And you don't feel that you have anybody around you that you can really be vulnerable and say, hey, this happened to me and I just really don't know what to do. I just need somebody to talk to. You may not have someone at this particular time. So you are trying to manage this the best way you know how. And for you, that could be, okay, I just need to take a break from everything. Maybe drop out of school, maybe take a leave from work, maybe just take a step back when it pertains to a business, whatever it could be. Okay, but this cycle is not over. This little situation that you're dealing with, that's a little bit difficult, that's a little bit of a headache, it is not over. This is like step 3, phase 3 out of possibly 7. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I don't necessarily feel that this is going to be something that you can just forget about, walk away, and you never have to deal with it again. It's a phase. It's like you're going through different phases at different points when it pertains to this thing. Some of you just started, some of you, because not everybody's going to be on phase 3. Some of you may be on phase 5, so you're almost to the end, We have the 7 of Cups. Okay, you also could be working on manifesting. Some of you may be working on manifesting, like getting married, or this person you're dealing with. You could be working on having them or trying to get them to propose to you. I ain't gonna lie. I am not seeing a marriage at this particular point in time when it pertains to this person, especially with the Empress coming in reverse. This could be a money thing, because 2 of Pentacles, remember I talked about before, kind of like the money is kind of like falling out of the pocket. But also, again, we have another 7 here. So we have that spiritual there's like a spiritual lesson that you're going through right now, for sure. The Tower comes in reverse. Yeah, I said that you're like, kind of like, some of you are at that phase 3, especially with the Tower being in reverse. That Tower in reverse is totally giving that energy of, okay, yeah, not yet. You're not at that point yet where this situation is completely over. You still have some things, maybe even some more surprises. There's still some things here that have yet to be revealed about this spiritual lesson or about this situation that you're in, that will be revealed as time goes on, but just not right now. Some of you were trying to force the Tower to turn itself upright, okay, so that you could just get this over and done with. But that's just not the way this is going to go, because there is some more information that you need to know. Some of you have been double crossed, and I hate to say it, by your own mother. You may not want to believe that because nobody wants to believe anything bad about their mom. But guess what? Your mom is a person just like you're a person, and she's capable of doing stuff that you are capable of doing. So, sometimes that happens. If it's not a mom, it could be a sister, or it could be anybody in the family. It could be a friend. Some of you are in that thought process that they would never, but you don't know what people will do. And you could know them for years. That's the sad part about human beings. It's a sad, but it's also a good part, I guess, in a way. But anyway, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. If you've broken up with somebody, I don't think you and this the situation isn't necessarily done. So I feel like that you and this person are probably going to sleep together again and possibly act as if you're in a relationship. But in terms of getting this down into formality, I just don't see that you and this person are going to get back together. Why? Because one of you're really not interested. You've actually put this behind you. But whoever it is that's put this behind them, they're really just waiting on the other person to catch up. So it's almost like until you catch up, I guess we'll keep flirting around and all that good business and all that good stuff. And then when you decide to catch up, then I will let you know that, yes, I don't want to be in this relationship either. That is diabolical, yes, and it's unfair, yes. But again, people are going to people. We have I said it. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're just waiting for you, or you're waiting for them to catch up. Now, again, even if you're the one waiting for them to catch up and you're still dealing with them, shame on you. Because you should just come out and be like, you know what? We're good here. I just don't really care like I used to. But that is the issue here. There's a lack of honesty, I feel, in some sort of way on both sides. Now, you may be trying to be honest now, and that's great. But it's just you've been hanging on to this for a long period of time, and for that time you've been lying. So you got some catching up to do. You just got some phases to go through when it pertains to this situation, and that's okay. All right. Three of Wands. Some of you, whatever this is that you're dealing with, there may be somebody who's telling you need to let this go. You need to just let it be, but you don't really want to let this go until you get justice. But I also would say, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't get justice. You should get justice, but you also got to be prepared for what justice entails. Because justice, the justice card is not rainbows and sunshine on a warm day all the time. The justice card is there to say that whatever the correct outcome is, will be. Even if that means it doesn't necessarily go in your favor, justice don't care about that. Justice cares about what is the right thing. Even if it doesn't necessarily go in your favor. If it goes in your favor, good. If it doesn't go in your favor, still good, because there's a lesson to be learned. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, this definitely has something to do with work. Some of you air signs, I think you're nervous about being let go of from your job. Maybe you've been hearing like murmurs, or you've just been hearing whispers and stuff like that. Some of you are definitely not going to stay at your job because you've been overwhelmed with multiple tasks that you are not qualified to do. You do not get paid to do, but yet they keep putting it on your desk. You are trying to get to a place where you can really just be happy with you. You can really just be happy with the decisions that you've made. You can really just be happy with life. And you still got some ways to go, but you are starting to get on the right track. And that can be the irritating thing, because when you start to get on the right track, that's whenever it seems like, oh my God, this is the longest process ever, because why can it not just be fixed now? Well, sometimes you got to undo all those years that have been done, if that makes sense. So right now it may seem like, oh my God, this is just blah, but you will make it out of this. I see the 10 of Cups here. And also, stop pretending that you're happy. If something is going on and you're not happy with it, why would you lie to yourself and be like, I'm happy? And then turn around and try to pretend like you are just this person. No, stop pretending. If something's not making you happy, it's not making you happy. And you can say it as simple as, you know what, honestly, I don't really like this because it doesn't really make me happy. Nobody can fault you for that. You're saying how you feel. But you got to get with the program. And quickly. So, some of you air signs, just going to be honest. You're looking at April, whenever this whole thing is finally over. April 2025. Some of you, it will be October, December, from what I'm seeing. But you still got some ways to go. All right? And this is really just a reading letting you know that, hey, shit happens. It's fine. It can be fixed. If it can't be fixed, we learn from it and we move on. Ain't no sense in trying to harp for 25 years, unless it's necessary. But outside of that, some of you, this is an easy fix. And it starts with you just saying, you know what, today's today. I just want to move forward and I just want to find a new path and I just want to be happy. Just that simple, you know? But anyway, so air signs, this has been your reading for the month of July. Hope it helped and I'll see you later.